rich enough, you marry them, plain and simple.
No problem.
I think that's the same all over the world, isn't it?
Yeah, I would like to think not, but you never know. Finola,
yeah.
you are, well, you're living with someone now?
Yes.
Happily?
Yes, we've been together about 5.5 years, I guess, now.
What kind of traditional wedding would you have a traditional wedding?
I don't think I'd ever get married. I don't think
Never?
No, it's not something...
You mean live in sin forever?
Probably, yeah.
Well, how about you, Ian? Would you ever get married?
Nah.
That's a definite no, right?
No, it's not definite no. I don't really know. I think it's such a huge thing to do, even though we think we're so progressive and we've developed so much. And I think it's still such a monumental thing to do, to actually get married. I know just doing the wedding when we did it on the show, it scared the hell out of us.
Really? Did it?
It was so traumatic. We were
when you say,
holding onto each other and shaking. When you say those words...
Till death us do part, it's like...
And actually, I mean, I think that the thing about saying those vows is when you really say those things in front of a lot of people and like, you know, you kind of stand there
committed.
Quietly and you say, you know, our love is like a circle and it's kind of...
Well, like everybody who gets married says that.
Did you really get, I mean, did you feel like you were kind of, can we get out of this quick? Because we're not really married. In other words, get rid of the feeling of that scene quickly?
Well, when we were doing this scene, it was very, you know, just very real. I mean,
it was kind of real because the minister was the rehearsal was ridiculous.
The rehearsal.
Why was it ridiculous?
Because we laughed the whole way.
The rehearsal was more like a real marriage. It was totally ridiculous.
We laughed and it was.
We laughed
and they didn't think we were going to get it together. But then when like they finally said, okay, now this is the real one. It was.
Well, you cried and hesitated. It was really.
Oh, I cried and hesitated, but
he cried. Well,
Ian, of course, I know that if you said marriage isn't out, right? You don't think you'll ever get married, but you know, Ian said it's not out, and would you really wear a kilt, Ian?
When I got married?
Yeah. Traditionally?
Well, I go to Scotland for my sister's wedding next month, and she's marrying. Who's she marrying? Well,
a very rich person.
The person that she is marrying, he is wearing a kilt, and she called me last week, and she said, would you wear a kilt? Because my husband-to-be is wearing a kilt. I mean, they do over there. They wear kilts.
I think it's gorgeous. I think it's absolutely lovely.
He's got great legs, too. I mean,
yeah, they're not bad.
That always helps a little bit.
I think a kilt and a leather jacket would look really nice.
Oh, that would be right. A kilt and a leather jacket.
Yeah, most of the
Well, we've got a couple single folks here now. I'm going to back up way back. You were on this show a long while ago, and way back when you first started on General Hospital, you were talking about... Yeah, make sure you're quite... Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
When you first started, Ian, you came on the show and you said to me, you said you were talking about first working with Tristan and first working with Finola and you know, and how you felt about that. And what I'd like to do is I'd kind of like to go back and share with the folks.
What did you say?
Kind of like...
Am I going to see this?
You're going to see
that
this.
That is not fair.
You're going to see this. We all sit back and relax and just kind of watch these monitors right here, and let's take a look back, okay?
I can't see it from here.
Well, I can.
And, you know, sometimes when a veteran, you know, is on with someone who's newer, you can feel the nervousness from the newer person, and you just put both feet on the ground and put your hands in your pocket and went like this.
Well,
and
probably because I was too nervous to move my feet. Well, Pippin does stand still and kiss. That's why every time I forget a line, all I do is kiss her, so it's perfect. It makes for lots of fun.
You know, you said that was the easiest part for you, was to kiss Finola.
Well, whenever I still do that whenever I forget the line.
Yes, he does. the other yesterday.
The only difference is when she forgets the line, she blames me.
I see. It's all
when
her
I forget
fault.
the lines, I still kiss her. It'd be romantic.
Finola, how do you react to that? I mean, were you
Just
nervous?
don't say one.
How did you feel working with him?
I wasn't. Yes, I was nervous actually the first day because. You know, after we'd been looking for so long for Fina, for somebody, and after the audition, he was so great. And, you know, the first day I was nervous. Well, you were all right. You were good, yeah.
Is he a good kisser?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, I think on that note, we'll let them think more about kissing and first step. We're going to talk about something a little more up to speed when we come back. We're going to be talking about that dog storyline and where Duke is at now with Jerome and the mob. We'll be right back.